Thousands of affordable housing units will be up for sale and for rent in Hawaii. It's part of the Kalemomi redevelopment project. Join us now with more is Hakeem Wansafi, the Executive Director of the Hawaii Public Housing Authority. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Top of the morning to you. Aloha.
Talk more about this project and when the first phase can be expected.
Great. First of all, thank you very much for inviting us today. And really thank you for the great work that you do for our state. The Kalemomi project derived from our governor on first day asked us to come up with a large housing scale that really benefits all of the Hawaii residents. And so we are really proud and excited about this opportunity for our state. It's unprecedented. It's the largest housing development effort in the nation that we are aware of. And last week, we announced Highridge Costa as the company and the partner developer, which one of the best in the country, actually. This work will consist of replacing one for one our existing over 6-decade-old public housing units while adding about 11,000 or so affordable housing units in 9 different sites statewide. We selected these properties along the rail, and you just mentioned the rail, and we'll be achieving it through a variety of different incomes, really from 0 to 60% using tax credit as an example, or going to 80 to 100 for the workforce using 501c3 bonds, as well as adding a 99-year lease housing component for the folks that are the first home buyers. What's really excited about this is we're really viewing it not as a building windows and concrete, but truly by providing opportunities for our folks and providing much needed housing in a variety of different incomes.
And it's a huge project, so of course it's not going to happen overnight. So when can people expect that first phase, and how many units will be included in that first phase?
Yeah, no, thank you for the question. First of all, very, very optimistic that we will deliver these units because we now have a governor who's truly making housing a priority by taking bold actions. We have seen that, not just by words. We've seen a legislative body that have shown concrete actions, providing tens of millions in robust housing package, coupled with what we've seen, some unprecedented collaboration between the department. All that makes us really optimistic that we're going to deliver these. The first ones, we're going to start as early as next year. We concentrating on the four projects. One is Mayor Right Housing as one of the first 4, just because we've already completed both state and federal EIS. We've been working on it for the last 3 years. That will deliver about 2,448 units. We're going to do 2 phases. It's going to have a for sale component. It's going to have for rental components. That's going to be delivered sometime in 2027, where we can start bringing in folks and giving those keys. The second will be Lanakila in the Big Island. That's also ready. We have done some pre-development work on it. The other one will be Maui, Kahekili Terrace, and Kapaa, one of the properties there. So we're going to start, you're going to see a lot of announcements coming soon. This is, by the way, in addition to our first phase of 800 elderly housing on School Street. That's going to start either the end of this year or early next year. That's delivering the first tower, 250 units, 100% affordable for life and for the elderly.
So again, it is not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time because it is a big project. So what do you say to those wondering, well, what can you do for us right now in the present? What other programs are available for us?
Yeah, thank you. As one of the largest agencies in the nation and only one of 3 statewide, we have a variety of different programs now, today. Those, number one is the public housing component. We have about 6,200 units. We have the Section 8 program where our tenants pay 30% of their income. We have the rent supplement that helps the elderly and others, those who come very short, not a lot of money, about $500 a month. And we also have programs to serve our veterans through the VASH program, our foster youth, as well as the elderly and disabled, using different priorities within these programs. Priorities are the homeless, the involuntary displaced, and those that suffer from domestic abuse. While the waitlist is currently closed for some of these programs, I would say stay tuned. Very, very soon we'll be announcing the rent supplement through a really generous appropriation from the state legislature, about $7.5 million. We are in process of putting the final touches to be able to open our waitlist for that.
Okay, we'll be looking forward to hearing more about that. But in the meantime, do you have a website or phone number where people can get more information?
Yes, so that's hpha.hawaii.gov. That stands for Hawaii Public Housing Authority, hpha.hawaii.gov, or can be reached at 808-591-4278. And we have good news. We have a new website that's coming up in the next 30 days. That's going to be making it very easy to find everything that you're looking for and program that suits your needs.
Okay, Executive Director Hakeem Wansafi, thanks again for joining us this morning. Have a good day.
Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.
Thank you.